Howdy folks, this is Cerebrit here, bringing you a Protoss vs Zerg on Antigua Shipyard. Our Protoss player down here in the bottom left is going to be NewRo Soft raNged, a player from the United States on the team NewRo Soft. And up here in the top right we have our French Zerg player, of course, E.G. Stephano. This game was played before he joined E.G., but he is on E.G. today, as most people probably know. A powerhouse of a Zerg, really, probably one of the best foreigners out there, and probably one of my personal favorite players as a Zerg player. Yeah, so let's just jump into this game. It looks like Todd did throw his pylon down on the low ground, so it looks like he's going to go for a quick wall of this natural ramp. Stephano throwing out the GLHF. Probes and drones, as is customary first few minutes of the game. Nothing crazy coming out of either player, although if I had to put money on it, I would bet we'd see a forge out of range here pretty soon. Top of this gate, going for that forge fast expand build that Protoss seem to love. And there it is. Stephano did throw down his 14 pool, which is also the standard move against Protoss for Zerg. raNged has scouted him. Doesn't look like Stephano. Yeah, Stephano's overlords are not going in the right direction right now. raNged will bring his pro down here to harass Stephano's natural. Try to keep Stephano from throwing that second hatchery down. Oh, he wanted to put a... Oh, he does get the pylon down. And Stephano might come over here and try to take this third base, but raNged is already on the way over there to try to prevent that. That's a pretty good reaction to the pylon here at the natural. It's for a Zerg to just come over here and throw it down at the third, and then get that natural up once you have some Zerglings out to take the pylon down. raNged did throw down a Nexus here at his natural before a gateway or anything else. Pretty heavy eco build, if you ask me. We'll eventually want to wall this natural ramp off, stop any Zerglings from running through, obviously. Still no gas from Stephano or raNged for that matter. Stephano does have some lings working on this pylon and already has a drone down there ready for that second hatchery. Queen coming out for Stephano. Start injecting immediately. And there goes that third hatch down for Stephano. Sending lings out to scout. Got a cannon coming up for raNged. Looking like a nice solid little wall here. Not a full wall yet, obviously, but enough to deter at least a single Zergling from wanting to take a couple cannon hits. And there's that second, the cybernetics core, sorry, not a second gateway. And looks like this will almost be walled off. Maybe a, I don't know if it's it'll wall that off or not. I'm not too good with Protoss walls. Although Stephano does have an annoying little spot here where the cannon won't reach him, and he can harass that pylon with a single Zergling. raNged has thrown up both of his gases, and is just going into a mid-game build. Cybernetics core is coming up right now. Ooh, Stephano got that one ling through somehow. He's harassing probes, but the zealot is going to say bye-bye to that ling and send him back from whence he came. Back to Stephano's base, still no gas down. Ooh, a big drone transfer. 9 drones down there to the natural. Let's see, Stephano is working on one queen at the moment. Already has 2 up. Queen, it's a pretty good early game unit for a Zerg. I like seeing Zergs do the 4-ish queen build. It's usually pretty solid. Sending the queen from his main down to his natural, and hatching another queen up his, I shouldn't say hatching, but morphing another queen up at his main. Solid play from both players here. raNged throwing down a couple more gateways, and already got that warp gate tech on the way. Probing up his natural, getting some stalker checking around the main, And what is that? 3 more gateways coming down. So it's like a, well, not a 4-gate per se, but 4 gateways down for range so far. And sending out a probe and a stalker to scout this middle here. Oh, and a zealot who was at the tower. Let's see if Stephano hasn't. Oh, Stephano probably did see him when he ran that lane away from the tower. So Stephano knows a couple units going across. But nothing he can't handle as he's morphing 16 Zerglings up here, along with 7 more drones, and getting a Roach Warren up and running. Or on the way, I guess. Got 1 evolution chamber coming down. Usually see Stephano do that double evolution chamber build, but might throw another one down here in a minute. Got his natural saturated pretty good. Looks like, ooh, hallucination coming out for ranged. I like that spell. I hope he can use it for more than just scouting, although just for scouting alone it seems worth it to me. Most players do just use it for, you know, hallucinated Phoenix to scout, but players like Huff have used it to win games almost. It's like a lot of sentries coming out, which is pretty standard. Force field, and they'll have that hallucinate, which will make him a pretty decent, actually really good early game spellcaster. Not too many of those. Stephano getting out ranged attack. Looks like he's going to go for a Roach bust. Oh, not bust, but Roach swell. Here pretty soon. Does have Lings working on these rocks down here. You can see that. Sorry about that. Speed is almost complete, and range will be throwing down his 3rd Nexus here. Trying to expand. Get on equal bases with the Zerg. There's that hallucinated Phoenix out. I'm gonna go scouting around the Zerg land. Checking on what Stephano's doing. Stephano does have Roach speed coming out here, you can see, and is hatching, what does that say, 8? Yep, 8, but some already hatched, so quite a few Roaches here. And Todd is not going to be happy about that one, I can tell you. Ooh, the weird thing is Stephano does not know that this is hallucinated. He didn't actually hit any overlords, I don't think. So Stephano might think he's going, that range is going Stargate. Oh, but he does see it evaporate into thin air, which is probably a telltale sign that that was not real. We do have a Robo Bay and 3 more gates coming down. Where are they? Oh, they're over here for that 3rd wall. 3 gates for that 3rd wall, which is pretty good. And a Robo coming down here at the natural, but Stephano's running in with these Lings. Forces are out of position for range. Stephano's going to potentially do a lot of damage here in the natural, taking out a lot of probes and running some more into the drone line, or the probe line in the main. Range is morphing 1 zealot into the main, but oh, the natural is completely cleared out. The Roach is taking out the front door right now. Just Zerg units everywhere for range to try to deal with. That looks like to be enough Roaches to take out this small army. In the meantime, these Zerglings are just going to town. Oh, a free immortal, that is never fun, and range GG's out of the game. Just can't keep up with how many units there were for Stephano there, both at the front door and in the natural and in the main for a little bit. So GG, quick win from Stephano. Solid play from range though, just didn't have enough units to deal with that Roach push. This is Cerebrit signing off. Hope to see you guys next time.